Special report here from Coxville High School. New athletic director Philip Davanzo. And Coach, you've hit the ground running here. I know you've already had meetings or going back and forth between your old school, but welcome to Coxville.
I appreciate it. I'm really wicked excited to be here. It's going to be a great experience.
Now you're getting started right at the school ends, so you've got a lot of things to do coming up before August. Kind of tell us what you're doing and what kind of progress you're making.
So right now, starting today, kind of started some onboarding with Brad. Going to meet with one of the coaches today. I want to try to do 30-minute, not interviews, but get to know you. Have 4 questions to ask each coach. And then start working with them next week in terms of getting to know them even more. And then next week we should be starting interviews for our varsity boys basketball position and our volleyball position here.
Now it's two sports that have had a lot of success, so I guess a little pressure there maybe?
I can't screw these up. I have to. I got to get these right. So we've got some talent to decide from. So I'm really excited about that.
Now you come over from a very successful program at Mallard Creek. Kind of tell us, is there anything you bring over from there, or is this starting new? How does that work?
Brad did such a great job here, so for me it's just hopefully I don't mess it up and I can continue and I can grow it a little bit more with some of my flavor and pizzazz that I have. I'm a relentless worker. I don't sit still, and so I hope to bring some of that here. Not that that Brad did anything wrong there, just that's just my style. But Brad and I are very similar. We worked on the mill mentality together, so I'm excited about that. We'll continue using that as our mantra, and then we'll just continue to grow this thing.
I know sports marketing and sports management has changed drastically probably over the last even 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and so we'll utilize Twitter and Instagram. We'll really get to know our coaches and we'll get to know our student athletes a little bit more on a personal level. Some of the things that we've done there with our social media that I believe that kind of sets Mallard Creek apart. I'll probably be talking to everyone once a week via social media as well.
Now talk about anything that the folks at Cox Mill can do to help your job going forward.
Help support the vision, get on board. We can't be the premier athletic department in the country unless we have people helping. And that's the goal, is we want to be the flagship for the entire country, not just the local area, not just the state level, but the entire country. Help out. We were very successful because of sweat equity at Mallard Creek, and Noah doesn't wait for a ship to come in. He built one, and so we have to do that same mentality here. Rome wasn't built in a day, but one rock at a time, it can get built.
Coach, you've got a background in sports. I understand you're an outstanding wrestler, and some of those other sports have got a friend there, I guess.
Yeah, I really pride myself on kind of making sure that every single sport is covered and that they feel valued. Being a wrestling coach, you weren't valued as much because you weren't a premier sport. We were very successful as a wrestling team, but you're not valued like you are by most people if you're not football or basketball. And so making sure that these coaches and these athletes know how important the Olympic sports are to the culture and the thread of the athletic department.
Coach, anything else you'd want to send the message out today?
No, I just appreciate everybody welcoming me, and I'm really excited to be working here in Cabarrus County.
Coach Philip Davanzo, the new athletic director here at Cox Mill.